What's up, y'all? My name is Hamasa, and welcome back to Prison Architect. Welcome back, y'all. Just started shower time. Early in the morning, gonna take a look at the southern shower to make sure nobody gets stabbed to death this early morning. Looks like everyone's pretty happy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any problems today at all. They got some idiots coming away around this way. They're not even gonna have really any time to shower, are they? No, you're not, Duncan Hughes. You're gonna be dirty. Oh, Billy Club's out. Who's fighting? Tom Edwards is spoiling. I don't know why. It looks like he grabbed the soap. Okay, well, had a little bit of a meltdown, but I think for the most part that was a pretty smooth shower session this morning. And we're gonna get right into the day. A couple people went over for parole. Alright, so as we have 10 minimum security coming in now, I'm going to take you guys through a few of the changes that I made between episodes. Did a little bit of updating. I opened up the shop. I opened up the chapel. I opened up the infirmary for the drug program. And I also opened up the psychologist's office for some behavioral therapy programs. My rationale behind this was I'm going to try and get some more people paroled out of here. Although I did drop the reoffending chance of parole down to 18% because I don't want people paroling out of here that are going to reoffend. That's not the point of prison, is it? Like Stephen Lee, he's going to reoffend, so no. No. Felix Sadler, he's probably... Oh, he's actually going to reoffend too? I wonder why. He had pretty good security. Oh, his health's terrible because he's an addict. Had to get the addiction programs going. And Trap Lord Shack Bomberman Ramen is also going to fail his parole hearing. So we're going to keep some of these guys in here because they're just reoffenders. He's a gangster too. It's probably not helping his chance. But Austin Howell, he's going to be let go. Had a 10 in punishment for 43% of his time locked up, and he also served 10 years. So good for you, Austin. And I hope you enjoyed the outside world. We did maybe have an incident yesterday when between recordings where somebody got stabbed. Okay, we definitely had an incident where someone got stabbed. It was actually in the canteen this time. We found another snitch and an ex-guard too, so he had like no chance. But everyone was in the canteen having their lunch, and I seen a couple knives flash, and then the spoons came out, and then they all jumped him, and it was a bloody mess. Really, he had no chance. There was even guards there with their billy clubs, and there was no chance. I've also decided to reopen up the prison, as you can see, for prisoners. We're going to be starting to take in 10 a day of the minimum security guys. If I start to see the prison getting overwhelmed up here, then I will, of course... Aw, look at that. Someone got smuggled in contraband. Those look like Marlboro Reds. Pretty sure that Marlboro doesn't approve of that. Yeah, if we see this getting overwhelmed up here, then we'll tone back the per day intake, but I think 10 is pretty good for minimum. They should be paroling out on a daily basis. So let's meet the new prisoners here. The truck should be coming down with them. We've got visitation coming in, and here's the bus. Took a quick look with my informants to see if I have any... Doesn't look like I have anybody that has any statistics on them, so hopefully no more snitches or ex-guards or ex-law enforcement or any of that that's gonna invoke the ire of some of my nastier prisoners here. Heat time's going swell. We are on also the second half now of the inmate nutrition research. So the next couple days we have high variety, high quantity meals, so everyone should be getting pretty well fed. As you can see, I have 28 prisoners well fed at the moment. So I think they did pretty well with that. I'm looking at my my kitchen here and thinking it might not be quite enough logistically to get everyone fed. Let's check our food distribution. I think, well, I'll check it out, but I think the supply is a little bit low for what we need in here. I think they might be a little bit overworked. We will keep an eye on that. Duncan Hughes has done a visitation. I'm gonna put a few more doors in here that I'm gonna want, because people are kind of taking roundabout ways to get places, and that is because they prefer to use certain doors. So a prisoner will always prefer to use a regular door instead of going through a jail door, because jail doors obviously are locked. So they will take really roundabout ways to get to places, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Also, one more thing before I forget to mention, our staff canteen isn't functioning. I can't actually get that turned on right now for whatever reason. Oh, found somebody with drugs, one of the new guys. I think it's a bug, but I'm hoping in the next week or two that the bug gets worked out. If not, then we will convert this building into something else when the maximum security guys are ready to go. So let's meet some of these new prisoners. We did have Ronald Scott, who just got caught with drugs. Age 41. Ronald Bon Scott was a former lead vocals of the Australian rock band AC/DC. I didn't know that. We learn something new every day in Prison Architect. He was arrested for public intoxication and aggravated assault while partying with his band. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we can reform you away from drugs, good friend. What do we got here? Andrew Gibbs, age 26, sentenced to 7 years for bribery. Generic. Tom Stevenson, 9 years for forgery. Age 61, he's an oldie. I think we can reform him. Benjamin Young, age 21, 7 years for blackmail. Aston Giant, sentenced to 4 years for counterfeiting currency. I wonder if he's going to be an issue. We'll check him out. Richard Osborne, 26 years for multiple crimes, including burglary, and burglary. He seems like a trustworthy guy. Oh, we found drugs. Who had drugs? Stephen Venning. Yeah, drugs is a little bit of an issue in here because I just turned on the drug rehab program in the infirmary. And hopefully people are actually using the program and not just stealing needles and using them for, you know, personal time. We got Alex Osborne in the prison now, 11 years for blackmail. Nathan Cutie Pants definitely does not belong here. Sentenced to 13 years for multiple crimes, including possession, intent to supply, possession, drunken, disorderly behavior. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a druggie, just by that rap sheet. So I think that was everybody. Maybe I missed one or two, but that's, you know, 10 new guys into the prison. What does our logistics look like here? Are we keeping up with the food? We've got eat time in just over an hour. I think we've done all right. So this is a little bit, I'm confused why this dot goes to here instead of, no, you guys in solitary would go to here. Yeah, everybody should be going to this canteen, and this, see, this is kind of screwing me up because this canteen down here isn't actually working. I mean, it even says staff canteen. So if we go to rooms here, let's say can, this whole thing is the staff canteen. Oh, you know what? I'm not in the beta right now, so it's not going to change it. But when I was in the beta, I guess I can't show you guys because I can't just update in the middle of the episode. But when I was in the beta, this whole thing became the staff canteen, but I couldn't turn it on the staff needs. So yeah, it wasn't functioning. So we're gonna mess around with that in between episodes every now and then and check and see if it is working, and if it's not, what are you doing out here, John Bennett? If it's not working, then we might end up getting rid of it. But I can reuse these supplies. I'm gonna need them anyway, so not the biggest of deals. I would like to play around with the new game mechanic, but hey, you know what? If it's bugged out, it's bugged out. It's nothing you can do. So food distribution looks like, I think we had just barely enough. Although we are cooking more meals currently as eat time is happening. So maybe what I'll do is tonight I'm gonna extend the foundation up by one or two. We'll throw in paving stone. Yeah. I can extend it by one to here, and then I'll still have a 2-path highway down because this is, I'm gonna keep using this area because I want this to still be a pathway for people to come and go different places with. However, I gotta be careful. Oops, I don't want you there actually. That I gotta be careful that I don't close this off, because then the medium security is gonna have to kind of go all the way through here and there to get to places, and minimum security, it's just gonna be a mess. So I do want to keep that highway there. So I'll extend that tonight, and then we'll get in a little bit more of the cookers and refrigerators into this area here. Throw another sprinkler in there, and we'll connect it with some water. Yeah, I think the mealtime now is keeping everybody pretty happy. Being well fed definitely helps out the prisoners. We have 38 well fed. 11 actually say they're being well treated, and that is a new record high for this prison. Nobody's been stabbed today. I probably shouldn't have said that so early in the day, but nobody's been stabbed yet. It's almost 3 o'clock. We don't have any more scheduled shower time. We do have another scheduled yard time, but for the most part, minimum guys are going to their minimum security yard, and everyone else is going to this tiny itty bitty yard. So it's working out well. We have now the shop open, and it is being worked. Oh, we've got 2 people working in the shop. Nobody in the library yet because nobody's qualified, and also I just don't want people in there right now. They can get scissors and stuff from the library, and it's bad news bears. So the shop should be making us a little bit of money now. As people are coming in, they'll spend their cash, and they go and they buy, you know, magazines, or... Oh, we have a release. Ronald Scott, you're out of here. Good job, buddy. He served his time. They get... I'm assuming this is a commissary. It's soap and, you know, luxury shampoos. The types of things that, you know, a prisoner probably doesn't deserve, but they're gonna want. And who am I to stop them? If they have their own money, if they've been working in the kitchen and working in the laundry, and they want to go and buy some luxury shampoos, I'm gonna let them, and I'm gonna make some money off them. Another way I was thinking I was gonna generate some money now to help working on this big cell block is all these trees are gonna have to go. So I can actually, let's just go ahead and do that now. I can dismantle these, because they're gonna be dismantled anyways when I lay the foundation. Let's just go ahead and do it now, and we're gonna make a ton of money off this lumber. So we will we'll have the workers do that. Excuse me. We'll have the workers work on that for now. And I'm thinking that's pretty much all I wanted to get done. Everybody seems pretty calm and cool and collected now. Haven't had any outbreaks of snitches. Informants are telling me that Tom Edwards is already, he started out as minimum security, and he's already maximum security. He's probably going to end up being super max. Let's see, dangers. You know what, since this is a danger, I'm actually going to deploy that as staff only. Oh, I can't do that because, oh yeah, I can, because they can still get through this way. That's going to be staff only. The morgue is staff only. These are staff only. That is staff only. These areas down here are staff only. And this area is staff only as well. I think that should be everything that's staff only. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. This little area up here, by the way, is just a water boiler. Just a water boiler. Okay, so the workers are hard at work, cutting down all the trees, giving me the logs to do the things. I've got $7 grand in the bank. I could take out a loan, but I need about 40 smackers to get these foundations done. Let's just take a rough estimate. Yeah, about 40. So I'm a little bit away from that. We need to finish some more grants. So inmate nutrition is going to be 2 more days on that. Long-term funds, we're looking like 3 days on that. And then cell block C, I really can't do until I finish that off, unless I fill out these dorms. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. I've got 69. Room for 69. I could put 2. These I need 31. No, I can't really fit. I mean, I could put that in the dorm, so I can't really fit that many people. That's kind of unfair to them. I mean, that would make for a incredibly crowded dorm room. But everybody's in lockup time right now. I'm gonna head to yard and eat. And I think the prison is functioning fairly murder-free now. It should be functioning fairly murder-free. I've got a little bit of separation going. We've got more of their needs being fulfilled. The chapel, the shop, the infirmary. We've got the common rooms. I've got radios in the yards. That way they're getting the recreation needs. So for their needs tab, really the only thing that I'm seeing anybody get mad about is hygiene. 5 prisoners are furious that they can't meet this need. Why can't you meet this need? Oh, it's these 5 guys. They're furious because they can't meet this need because they're not able to get to shower time. I'm assuming during shower time, because they've got to go like roundabout to get there. And I don't want them to go through security to make it there. So they've got to go through this jail door, then through this jail door, and then through this jail door. So maybe what I'll do, brainstorming here, is I'm going to put showers into these cells. This is beginning to become death row. So they kind of do need their own showers, right? So we'll just go ahead and do that before we sign off. We'll run hot water. Ugh, I hate running water pipes this close to the edge though, because they will definitely try to escape. So maybe I'll do. No, I'm just gonna chance it. We'll chance it. If they escape, they escape. You know what I'll do actually? I'll throw in objects, materials, a fence. I'll throw in a fence from here to here, and then a staff door there. And that should help take care of that. So we'll go objects, shower heads, and I'll put a shower head in right next to the bed. So you can wake up, hit your shower, throw some drainage down, and that should help them fulfill that need, and that's really all I need to do. SNJ, and I found weapons with you. What's up with you? You just got here, didn't you? You tried to smuggle weapons in? You're 19 years old, bud. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Already thinking punishments out of 10. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. And of course, Tom Edwards, our legendary prisoner. He tech staff. He's probably going to be in solitary for a lot of his time here. Yeah, he definitely is going to be. So we're going into nighttime now. I'm going to fix up my foundations over here. And we're going to sign off here, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me. I'll finish this up in between episodes now. Don't forget, if you like the series, give me a rate, comment, subscribe. But until next time, we'll catch you right back here on Prison Architect.